back to my channel. If you're new here and you like this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button to join the Happy Soul Tribe. It's a Monday and I don't have that much work to do because I worked over the weekend, which I don't usually do. So it's honestly a good thing because my house is a wreck. To catch you up to speed here, we moved into our first home in August of last year. So we've been here about 6 months. And I honestly am ashamed to say that there are some things that we just never did after we moved in. Like we never unpacked, we never organized. I'm not gonna be able to necessarily organize some of it because I feel like I need like containers and bins to organize them. But I just felt inspired today, and you guys have actually asked for this a lot, but we're gonna be like Marie Kondoing my house. If you don't know what Marie Kondoing is, it's like, I don't think that that's the actual term, but basically keeping the things that bring you joy, getting rid of the things that don't, and organizing. And I need to do this so bad because I've said it before and I'm working on it this year. Mess does in fact give me anxiety, and I wish that it didn't, and I'm trying to learn to be okay with a little bit of mess, but at the same time it's just not my cup of tea. And I understand that one day when I have children and when I have people living here with me besides just my husband, it's totally unmaintainable or unattainable to have a clean house at all times. But hey, I don't have kids right now, so. Honestly, my dog makes messes all the time too because you don't like toys, you like to play with trash. You love trash, yeah. So I figured I would do like a clean with me video, but also purging, organizing. It's kind of still the start to 2020, so I guess we can call it New Year purging. Getting closer to spring, and I'm just feeling the whole like fresh, clean slate thing. Another thing to note is these messes are in areas that you can't really see or that people wouldn't think to look. Like my laundry room, every closet in our house, our shoe closet, our kitchen cabinets are really messy. Underneath our bathroom cabinets is really messy. We've just got a lot of mess. I'm gonna be probably really shocked and embarrassed, but a couple things to note. I'm gonna recycle whatever I can and donate whatever I can to prevent from like filling up the landfill, getting rid of a bunch of stuff, but wasting it. So I guess let's get to cleaning. I'm going to fill up a jug of water and possibly get another coffee, and we're gonna do this thing. I think we're gonna do like one room at a time, and I'll stop and give you some tips along the way. So, first things first, good music or podcast. Second, water and coffee. Third, I don't know. Let's do this thing. Now we're really ready to take care of business. So my living room honestly isn't that messy because it's a very small space and we're in here a lot. Like when people come over, this is where we are. So I try to keep it very clean because we like to spend a lot of time here. But there are like a couple things. You inhabit this space quite a bit, don't you?
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
People have been asking me why Bean hasn't been in my videos and asked if I got rid of him.
Oh, you got eye booker. Shake. Give me shake. Shake. No, that's lay down. Shake.
We have this corner, and honestly, I'm really still not sure what to do with it, but as you can see, my plants really just take over this area, and I got this from a thrift store for $15, and I do store quite a bit of stuff in there, so we store like all of our board games and stuff. That's pretty organized. This is a blanket basket / his toy basket. He stores all of his toys there. Makes a mess, spreads them out across the floor. He likes to play with socks, so yes. Back here is where I just store like a towel to clean off Bean's feet if he's wet from outside, and then our foam rollers, and then as you can see, our couch is like a little bit messy, so I'm just gonna tidy that up, maybe run the vacuum, but otherwise not much needs done in the living room. It's very small, we keep it very minimal. This vitamin C emergency box was my tripod just a second ago, so yeah. Okay, next up is the obvious mess that is my kitchen. And honestly, if you're the type of person where your kitchen just never gets messy, I need to talk to you and I need you to help me, because I try so hard to keep my kitchen clean because I spend a lot of time in here. I cook every single meal that we have. We don't eat out a lot, and I'm just in my kitchen, it feels like, all the time, and it is always a mess. So I'm gonna be real vulnerable and show you. We've got like random stuff because our dining table seems to serve as a entryway table. So when people walk in, they just leave stuff, including myself, on the table. Like these are Austin's vitamins that he takes in the morning. They just like left here. Random snack bag. Still have groceries to put away from yesterday. And then all this junk here. We've got like random stuff on the counter. My pan that I used to make breakfast. Like it's a mess. These are clean dishes that need put away, dishes that need put in the dishwasher. My kitchen isn't really small, but it's definitely not large enough to where we can have a mess, because the mess makes the kitchen feel smaller and there's not a lot of space for the mess to spread out. So I try to keep it clean. And we don't honestly have a lot of dishes that we don't use, because we took out, when we moved in, all of these cabinets that were here and put in the shelving, obviously. So we do have storage like down here, but a lot of it is not being used. So I just need to organize it. So I'm probably going to do that for the next little bit, and then I'll check in with you guys after the kitchen is clean. So I went ahead and grabbed this empty box that I'm going to keep in here. I'm going to keep this in here as I clean with a Sharpie to label whatever I feel like best describes what's in the box. This is one thing that I always donate. I never just throw dishes away, because dishes are usually in good enough condition that someone else can use them. So we do have this cupboard that is full of extra mugs and bottles that we just do not use. It's nice to have when people come over, but we already have so many sitting over here, and these are like our favorite mugs. If you're a coffee drinker, you know the mug matters, okay? So I think I'm just gonna purge these, because we definitely don't need to have them sitting around in the cabinet, and I can make space for things that we will use. As you guys can see, there's literally no organization to this, and the way it's all spread out, there could just be so much more room in these cabinets. So I'm gonna go ahead and go through these. Okay, so up top I have like muffin tins, mixing bowls, extra bowls that we don't put on our open shelving. And then these are the cups I decided to keep. That mug is for camping. The other two mugs we use a lot when we go out to get coffee. Extra water bottle, and then like the lids and stuff. And then my little onion chopper. So I have all this empty space that I'm sure I will find room for with our other dishes. And then some Tupperware that I couldn't fit where we're currently storing our Tupperware, because this is where we're storing our Tupperware, in this drawer, and it's just not that conventional. So I might be moving this stuff up here. And then this is all the stuff that I'm gonna be donating, just tons of mugs, glassware, random plates and stuff. So that's the progress. This is what I'm watching Emily Duncan on YouTube. Love her. I decided to take some of what was down here and put it up here, and I only kept Tupperware that we actually have lids for and that we choose to use. Otherwise, I'm donating the lids, because I know you can always find like the pair to this, or you may be missing the lid. I figured it's worth donating just to see if someone will use it, or maybe I should recycle. I haven't decided. But all of our Tupperware is up here now, so that empties out a drawer down here for more storage. And then I put our blenders up here as well. We use them all the time, so it'll be a little bit nicer to have them accessible right here, because this is actually where we make our smoothies anyway. So I'm gonna keep plugging away. little eco-friendly tip. This is a beer glass. I took the label off and I was going to toss it into recycling, but I have been collecting jars like marinara sauce jars, salsa jars, anything that we buy that comes in a glass jar. I peel the label off, I clean it really well, and I either recycle it or I keep it here for things like coffee grounds. I can store my Q-tips in it. I'm going to use this to propagate a plant. Little bottles with small tips are perfect for propagating plants, but you could use it as a vase. Do whatever you can to save the glass that you purchase. I know that you look at this and you're like, that's ugly. It can be turned into something else. So I've been doing my best to at least save them. Okay, it's quite a bit later. I finished up work in the kitchen. I'll show you guys more tomorrow, but I'm gonna go work out because I need to move my body. I have my little Mo House sweatshirt on. Austin got home from work and he informed me that he wants to spend the rest of the night binging on TV, which is fine. It's the winter. Feels like it's the only thing we can even do, so we're gonna do that tonight. I was told strictly to stop cleaning and relax with my husband. So I'm giving myself the permission to do that after I work out. So I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow and we'll continue the whole cleaning process. Okay guys, it's day 2 of cleaning my house because, like I said yesterday, Austin came home and wanted to bum it, so I stopped cleaning. Next up is going to be my bedroom. Our bedroom is really small, so it gets messy really fast. Definitely like a problem area for us because we're just not the best at putting things away. Like, if your nightstand doesn't look like this, you're probably not telling the truth, because this is what my nightstand looks like. I have like scissors, the earrings I wore, the scrunchie, I dry brush every night, a midnight snack of trail mix, my oils, all my lotions and oils. This is my tea from yesterday, another thing of tea, my thermometer. You know what I mean? It's just not the cutest. So I, once in a while, have to clean it up, right? You gotta clean it up. So have a lot of laundry put away. So it's not gonna take a ton of time, but that is gonna be how I spend like the next probably 15 minutes putting away clothes, cleaning up in here, sweeping, doing a nice wipe down of the nightstands, and I'm going to try to organize the drawers in the nightstands so that we have places to put the things that we frequently leave cluttered on top instead of leaving it on top of the nightstand. It just feels nice and so much better to go to bed in our room when our room is nice and clean. We look forward to going to bed when our room is actually clean. And he always tries to sleep with us, don't you? Do you try to sleep with us? I love this guy. Are you my best friend? Are you my best friend? This is what happens almost every time I do laundry. You see how wrinkly this is? This is because I let my clothes sit in the dryer for like 7 weeks before I get them out and fold them. I'm not proud of that habit, but it's a habit and I'm trying so desperately hard to break it. Okay, so I've got all of our clothes put away. I've got a fresh load in the laundry right now. I'm gonna work on our nightstands, and I am going to put some, essential oils. He's so sketched out by this. Is this scary? Essential oils in this humidifier. Right now I'm diffusing Valor. I just like the way that this one smells. But yeah, I've got this one pumping out, and I'm gonna fill up this one. so I have our nightstands all cleaned up. The bed is made. I just washed our bedding. Actually dusted our entertainment center and cleaned it up. It had a bunch of junk on it that we didn't need. I still just can't wait to figure out what we're gonna do with this room. We haven't done anything as far as like painting or making it really look the way that we want it to, but I can't wait to do more with this room because it's not my favorite, but it's not the worst. The last rooms that I'm gonna be cleaning for this video is my bathrooms because they're not gonna take that long. So we just have some stuff on the counters. I need to wipe the counters down. I need to put some more laundry in, clean the toilet. To prevent me from having like a total disaster mess to clean up in the bathrooms, I try to wipe down my counters and my sink at least like at the end of every day. I just do a quick wipe down. I don't use a cleaner, but I just use like a wet rag to keep it from getting really built up and gunky. And then I don't have to do like a super deep clean at the end of the week or every other week or anything like that. So I don't have much to do in here. I'm just gonna wipe down the counters and restock these little guys that usually have Q-tips in them, restock the toilet paper stash. We literally always run out of toilet paper. Have you guys sitting on my bed. But another thing about cleaning, if you want to be a little bit more eco-friendly, I try to just use my like dirty, used, really raggedy wash rags and hand towels, like the ones that are just so ugly at this point. I use those instead of paper towels to clean surfaces because paper towels just get thrown away and I feel like it creates a lot of waste. And you go through so many when you clean, so I just use like dirty wash rags. I know it creates more laundry, but I mean, it's worth it for the sake of not creating as much waste. Another thing is these room sprays. This one is from Target. I doubt that it's like non-toxic. I mean, it says it's made with essential oils, like it says Lang Lang and Eucalyptus spray from Target. It's the Project 62 brand, and I like to mist this in each room when I'm done cleaning just because it smells really fresh, and then when I walk back in, it just reminds me I cleaned and I'm awesome and I did that really hard thing. I don't know why cleaning is so hard, especially because I'm the type of person that I actually don't mind doing it. Like, I just don't like having to set aside the time to do it. I also make a list in my phone of things that I need to do. I do this with like groceries and stuff too, but there's a little setting on your phone in the Notes app where you can make this little check mark and check it off as you go. So I usually just check off, I'll create a list and the list will have each room and then what needs done in each room. Little tidy steps every day help keep your house clean enough to where the cleaning shouldn't take very long at all. Hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed this clean with me video. I've never done one of these before, so hopefully it's something you guys actually wanted to see and enjoyed watching. Unfortunately, I didn't have like, I don't feel like I had super satisfactory before and after shots because my house wasn't super cluttered. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Make sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already to join the Happy Soul Tribe. And make sure you go out of your way today to love on someone and make them feel extra special just because they are. And I will catch you guys. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.